Join me as I dive deep into the most profound life lessons that will challenge my perspective on personal growth and enlightenment. Growing up is a journey, not a destination. It's a series of experiences, lessons, and realizations that shape us into the person we're meant to be. And I truly believe that it's these life lessons that help us transition from merely existing to truly living. They help us grow, they help us glow up. But what does that even mean, to glow up? It means to rise above the noise, to shine brighter than the darkness, and to radiate positivity and confidence from within. As I reflect on my own journey, I realize that growing up wasn't always easy. In fact, there were times when it felt like I was stuck in a rut, unsure of which direction to turn. But it was those moments of uncertainty that forced me to look within, to confront my fears, and to learn from my mistakes. But before we dive into the lessons, I want to take a step back and acknowledge just how tough it can be to navigate the transition from adolescence to adulthood. It's like, one minute you're carefree and living life to the fullest, and the next, you're stuck in a sea of uncertainty, wondering what the future holds. I remember feeling lost and alone, like I was the only one struggling to find my place in the world. But as I looked around, I realized that everyone was going through their own struggles, their own versions of darkness and uncertainty. I remember feeling like I had to have it all figured out, like I had to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life, and how I was going to get there. But the truth is, none of us really know what we're doing, and that's okay. I remember feeling like I was stuck in a constant state of self-doubt, like I was never good enough, never smart enough, never talented enough. But the truth is, we're all enough, just as we are. I remember feeling like I was living someone else's dream, like I was stuck in a life that wasn't truly mine. But the truth is, we have the power to create our own reality, to chase our own dreams, and to live a life that's authentic and true to who we are. As I look back on these struggles, I realize that they were all part of the journey, all part of the process of growing up and glowing up. They forced me to dig deeper, to find my own strength, and to discover my own purpose. But there was one moment, one realization that changed everything for me. It was the moment I realized that I didn't have to have it all figured out, that I didn't have to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. It was the moment I realized that it's okay to not know, and that it's okay to take things one step at a time. In that moment, I felt a weight lift off my shoulders, and I felt a sense of freedom that I'd never experienced before. It was like I was finally able to breathe again, to live again, to be again. Looking back, I realized that this realization was a turning point for me. It marked the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter filled with self-acceptance, self-love, and self-awareness. It was no longer about trying to fit into someone else's mold, but about creating my own path, my own way. It was no longer about seeking validation from others, but about finding validation from within. As I reflect on this journey, I realize that the lessons I've learned have had a profound impact on my life. They've helped me to let go of the need for perfection, to embrace my imperfections, and to love myself, flaws and all. They've helped me to be more compassionate, more empathetic, and more understanding. They've helped me to see the world from different perspectives, to challenge my own biases, and to grow as a person. As I look to the future, I realize that growing up and glowing up is a continuous process. It's a journey that's filled with twists and turns, ups and downs, but it's a journey that's worth taking. Because the truth is, we don't just glow up once, we glow up every day, every moment, every second. We glow up with every new realization, every new lesson, and every new experience. So, what can you take away from this journey? What can you apply to your own life? For me, it's about embracing the imperfections, embracing the unknown, and embracing the journey. It's about being kind to yourself, about being gentle with yourself, and about being compassionate towards yourself. It's about taking things one step at a time, and about trusting that everything will work out as it should. So, I want to leave you with a challenge today. I want to challenge you to share your own life lessons in the comments below. What have you learned on your own journey of growing up and glowing up? What realizations have you had, and how have they impacted your life? By sharing your own stories, you'll not only be helping others, but you'll also be helping yourself. You'll be reinforcing the lessons you've learned, and you'll be solidifying your own growth and self-awareness. So, take a moment to reflect on your own journey, and to share your own lessons with the world. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more content on personal development, self-improvement, and glowing up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.